Yo, what is good, everybody? It's good to be in the building. I know the music's still playing. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Always good to be here with y'all. We have a really exciting episode today with Emily Lazar being kind of our special guest. We also got Taco in the building. And yeah, it's going to be a great time. Really glad to have y'all. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are having a great day. I see the chat going wild. Stu says maybe just me, but I don't hear anything. LOL. Let me get a mic check. Do you guys hear me? Yo. I hear, I see Devin Ken. I see a Bart. See a bunch of people in the building. Alpaca. All right, I'm guessing you guys can hear me. I'm just going to assume that and kind of go into our updates for today. Hi. Hey, what's up, Smurf Storm? Good to see y'all. Okay, cool, guys. Thank you. So yeah, basically have a great episode lined up today. Just going to give kind of an overview of how this segment is going to be. First of all, as you guys already know, I'm going to give updates on what is happening with the music ecosystem and just the Gala music team in general. Second, we're going to go to a segment with September Mourning, Emily Lazar, and Layla's going to be interviewing her and going to be kind of having some fun kind of games alongside this journey. Then you all know we're going to have our trivia session with the community with the chance to win a free Label Radar box. So anyone who's on Twitter or YouTube, make sure you all come to the Gala Music app in order to get that chance to win a free Label Radar box. I see 78 people in the Twitter live stream right now. I need y'all to come here. I need everyone who's in the building to invite a friend. I don't care how you guys do it, but bring another person alongside this journey so we can make sure these are extremely exciting. YouTube as well. If you're on YouTube, come through to the app. It's going to be much more fun. I am only looking at the live chat in the Gala Music app and live stream in general. So make sure y'all tune in there. And at the end, we're going to just kind of have also an AMA segment. I know there's a lot of questions brewing around. Everyone's kind of excited about what's going on right now in crypto. So I want to have a frank discussion in terms of where the direction of everything is and want to answer any questions that y'all have at the end. So let's start it. First, want to give an update with what's happening. Basically, we're having a next up adventure. Paul, if you can put up the adventure Discord that we're having. Anyone who has basically found the hidden riddle in the general music talk will be able to enter a secret Discord channel and get the role called Cloud. Now, we have 77 people who participated, and ultimately, we already have 4 people locked in as kind of going to the next round. The way that it works is that I'm going to drop a question I'm going to drop 25 questions throughout the course of this week. And if you respond correctly, then you basically go to the next round. And then we're going to have our final showdown in next week Music Fireside. So definitely stay tuned. Someone asked, where's Taco? Taco will be coming through for the last segment. So definitely stay tuned in for that. Glad y'all are here. The second thing that I told y'all we're going to have a special guest coming through tomorrow next week. And that special guest is Dr. Wookie. Let's put that picture of Dr. Wookie up. Yeah, we're going to have Dr. Wookie as a special guest next week. Now, Dr. Wookie is a great content creator for Gala. And one of the things that we've been talking in the community is about this music ecosystem being a hidden gem. This conversation, I have to be a bit nuanced when I discuss because there's things I can't be as frank about. But ultimately, we need to get a fresh pair of eyes on the music ecosystem. And so one of the goals that we're going to be having in order to do that is partnering with more content creators, especially in the Gala-wide ecosystem. We want people to know that we are connected to this big movement of Gala Chain and Gala in general. So having Dr. Wookie on is going to help support our efforts in doing so. Dr. Wookie has always made great news about, just Gala music in general. And I've seen just great traction coming from that. I'm personally a fan, so I am super excited for that. Yeah, Jeff Saylor said, oh, snap, Dr. Wookie. I'm seeing some positive comments on that. So definitely glad to, definitely glad to have a conversation with Dr. Wookie. And once again, the goal is going to be to share with him the exciting things we have in our music ecosystem. Now, last week's episode, Santi kind of delved in terms of how are we going to make this platform exciting for music fans. And, the answer that we're heading towards is finding a way to gamify tracks. And, music can change an artist's life. It already does. Right now, you can pay $100 worth of music and artists get cashed out 70%. And we burn the rest of the 30% of music. And I know that artists have had their lives change from this opportunity, and we have to do a better job of getting that word out about how the music ecosystem can change artists' lives, and creating a fun way, a visible way to share how you can use music in this ecosystem. With kind of this whole track gamification play that Santi is looking through, is going to help our efforts to get the word out more. So I know a lot of people have, been wondering, there's a lot of excitement going on in the crypto market. How can we make sure that momentum comes to us as well? And the goal is for us to collaborate with more Web3 communities, look for more KOLs that we can partner with to get the good word out. The tricky part with all of this is that the community you are able to speak in terms of things that we can't. And so we need to utilize the communities and give y'all the weapons to kind of share about the exciting nature of this platform. We have the substance. We just need people to know more about the music ecosystem and Gala music in general. So that is where our efforts are going to be heading towards that. Now, I have another leak that I remember telling y'all I was going to mention. And we have something exciting in the next week or 2 weeks coming out, which is going to kind of add to this gamification within our platform. But I'm not going to say much because I want y'all to think in terms of what it can be. But Paul, you can put that picture up. So yeah, you guys might be thinking, what is happening? What does this mean? I'm not saying nothing. You guys can just think for yourself what this possibly could be. And so, yeah, we're going to have a more in-depth discussion about it next week in next week's Fireside episode. And my goal is, I can't give timelines out because we're still working through it. But yeah, we're going to have Dr. Wookie kind of explaining this fun facet of this platform, and really excited about that. So no more said. That's hilarious. So the next is going to be, once again, we just want to continue highlighting that I've been having a lot of great conversations with the community, and the point that I think that resounds with all of us is we need to get this awesome community and the word about the music ecosystem out more. And so that is going to be our plans heading forward, in terms of getting more people talking about the music ecosystem and gearing our efforts towards that. The last update I have is around Art Basel. So hope your calendars are still marked pink on December 5th for the Music Oasis Art Basel Edition event at this year's Art Basel, a citywide art activation in Miami, Florida that highlights art, culture, music, and tech innovation. Gala Music is making its debut in the beautiful city of Miami with this event that is sure to be the biggest Gala Music event of the year. This will be a special event full of incredible music performances, inspiring community networking, and much more. So yes, a new iteration Pink Pass will be required to attend, and there will be much more information on how to get your hands on one of these announced this week. And we're going to have a few members of the team to talk more about what's happening next week. So excited about that as well. And so, yeah, those are my updates for today. I'm going to come back later so we can have more conversations in terms of how we can get momentum in this platform. And so get your questions ready. I know there's a bunch of people who always, have some great things to say. But I'm going to pass it off to Layla for our segment Level Up with Emily Lazar. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Jaehoon. Are we in the house?
I think so.
Hi, Emily.
Hi.
I'm actually so excited to talk to you. Last week I had the worst echo and couldn't hear, but I'm glad to be on here this week without an echo so I can really ask you questions and talk to you. I wanted to start by talking about why I'm excited about you, actually, and how important you are as an artist in this time. Jaehoon said that the platform actually changed a lot of lives, right? This significant artists that were in the space had their lives changed overnight with the platform. And you're one of the artists that was on the platform that actually gets it, that actually took the time to give as much as you got. And that hasn't been the case with everyone. You following what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, girl, I know.
And in order for us to succeed in this space, it's crucial that everyone works together. And so I just felt like out of everyone that I saw on the platform, you came to the table. You were invested in the growth in the community, and it wasn't all about you. And I was an artist first before I entered the business. So we're in a space filled with egos and narcissism.
Oh,
and
God,
it's
yes.
hard to find people willing to do the exchange of energy and that really understand that you don't exist in a vacuum and we need audience. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. I'm going to come full circle because I have a proposal for you. And
Okay.
I have questions for you.
All right.
And I didn't get to ask any of my questions last week, so it's so awesome that I can hear.
Yay.
When
And
did
thank you for
first
that.
know?
Thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate that. I think
No,
that
I'm serious.
I've been knocked down so many times in the music business.
and you-
So I think that my ego is kind of like nilch at this point because I've been slammed on the ground so many times, my face.
and worked so hard, right?
Yeah.
So that brings me to my first question. When did you first know that you were doing this? I don't, it could be when you were 3, 7, you were in a room somewhere at some moment and you felt art coming out of you.
I was 4 years old when I first stepped on stage. So I was a ballerina before I was a musician. And I actually have a picture of me on stage, 4 years old, like all proud as a ballerina.
4?
4 years old. I started performing and I've never stopped. And it's just been something that's been part of my life. Performing has always been part of my life. I was supposed to be a prima ballerina. That's what I wanted to be. That's what I thought I would be for my whole entire life.
So you entered with dance.
Yeah, I answered it with dance and theater, and I was like, this is my way. This is what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. I was dead set on something, and you probably know this by like even just talking to me, is that when I get my mind wrapped around something, I'm very tunnel vision about things. So, I was very much I was going to be a prima by the time I was like 20. I was like, that's my road. And at 19 or 18 and a half, I slipped down a marble staircase and broke a bunch of bones and like fractured some stuff. And I couldn't dance anymore. It was done. And my whole life had been that. And I was like, ready to do this big role, and like I was about to go like and just blow up, and it just was all taken away from me in like 5 minutes. And I remember just sitting on the bottom of the staircase crying, not crying because it hurt. I mean, it definitely hurt, but I was crying because I knew that was the end of that career. Like it was done. Like I knew it. I knew the universe was like, it's time to pivot. And I was like, where do I go? Because I've done this my whole entire life. And I moved back to New York, and I had done, musical like theater and dance and all this stuff in high school. And so I was trained a little bit in voice, but that's not where my, the love, my passion was. And then all of a sudden I got discovered in New York. I was doing like the list of an underage club, and I got discovered in New York. And this producer was like, hey, do you sing? Like, I like your look. Do you sing? And I was like, yeah. And there's like, come down to the record label. It was literally like that. And like, I went down there the next week. They signed me on the spot. They're like, you're the perfect like look and voice. And like, this is just going to work. And I was off to the races. That was my first record deal. I've had like 5 record deals since.
So it was really out of a minus that you got the plus. It was really because you physically could not continue.
Yep.
And you discovered your voice.
Yeah. And well, I wanted to do something that allowed me to perform still. That was so important to me, because being on stage for me is like therapy. So like, if I'm not able to do it, there's a part of me that's like, it's very anxious. So, I love being out there and performing. I feel more on home. I say this all the time. I feel more at home
on a stage.
Yeah, than I do.
I heard you say that.
Yeah.
So my next question I want to ask you is, who has influenced or contributed to your career that you have not thanked yet?
Oh, wow. I mean,
who had like the most influence that you still haven't been able to connect with or haven't reached back?
I mean, I've been grateful to most everybody that has helped me in my career.
So there's nobody off the top of your head that you're like, I still need to reach out?
That's no, amazing. because I'm the type of person that gratitude in my life is a very important thing. I'd rather have gratitude than complain. And there's a lot to complain about, but there's a lot to be, grateful about too. And
so is there one person that influenced your creativity the most?
I would say my friend Michael, who passed away, would probably be the person that, and I thank him every day, but he's not here anymore to thank. But he passed away, and the reason why I even bring him up is September Mourning wouldn't exist if he did not pass away, because like it literally was. This is the way I healed myself from that. Is I created this character that could bring people back to life because I wanted to bring him back to life. And so he died in September, and so I named it September Mourning. So this whole project is a homage to him. So
I remember you saying that. I thought it was so beautiful.
Yeah, it was devastating to me, and I had to turn it into something that wasn't devastating.
No, I love that. I love that that you're an example of a process to heal, and that that you kind of inspire in others to utilize their pain and do something with it. Do you have a go-to artist?
Like
you have many, but is there like
there's so many. Like as far as musician wise?
As far as when you go to play something that
right now? Oh wow. Right now, who am I just there's this band, it's like an alternative band. Well, there's two right now. There's St. Vincent, which is an alternative band led by this female singer.
Everyone, you heard that. The second one, but it helps you get to know someone to know who they listen to. So St. Vincent, that's one.
Yeah, and then there's this alternative band called Daughter. I think it's called Daughter, and they have this. They have a bunch of songs that are just, I mean, very stripped down acoustic. You would love them, Layla. I'll send you some links. But I can't stop listening. The lyrics and just the things that she says are just so like, you're just kind of like, it like hurts you in the best way. And it's like, it's just so good. And
I love that, because my other question that I wanted to ask you is a song that makes you cry.
Oh God. There's this song called Medicine by that group that is just so painful because Michael died of an overdose. And the song is about losing somebody to a drug or something, or it doesn't even have to be a drug. It can be something that's like so in their life and so powerful that it literally changes them. And it's kind of like the way it's written is just so powerful. I have to send you the link. But that song kind of
put the link in because people want to go to it. It helps us.
Yeah, I gotta like find it on Spotify. I'll drop it in the chat. I'll drop it in the chat. Yeah,
do that. Do you have a favorite place to perform?
My favorite place that we've ever performed was at Download Festival in the UK, because it was an outdoor. It was raining like crazy. It was like a monsoon outside, and I'm in all white, and there's like mudslides. It's like it was like the worst ever, but it was the best show. Like it was horrible because my drummer, his pack got disconnected, so he lost the click. So like, but I had to like make it work. Like, and if you know what I'm talking about as a musician, if your drummer loses the click, and you're like playing with like background tracks and you're the vocalist, you need to know how to you really need to know your shit. Excuse my language, but you do. Because if you don't know how to deal with something like that on a stage, when you're playing for 30,000 people, you're toast. But I handled it like a champ, and I was so proud of myself for that moment. And, you know, the crowd was like crazy about us. Crazy. They had never seen anything like us before. This was like 2016. And so Kerrang! Magazine at that time ended up doing a whole like article on me, because I was like one of the main acts and downloads, like ones to watch for that year. And they had a whole article. They were like, can we do an article on you? Because like, this is crazy. Like they never saw somebody look and move and perform, and because I don't move like a normal rock person, like it's so different. And so they were just like, psh, and it was so cool to have that, you know, like to have that response, and the audience and the energy and the fact that there were mudslides going, like the whole thing was just so otherworldly.
I've been there, so I literally know what you're talking about, and I love that. I feel like Jay Hoon's going to start nudging me in a minute, because we want to play your song, and I have so many more things I want to ask you. I'm going to sidebar my questions to tell you what I wanted to say in the beginning, because we keep talking about user acquisition and how to take this platform. For me, it was always more exciting to have quality over quantity, and have a small focus group that that has their own lane, like you do, like Lewis does, like Jewel does. We have a lot of standouts that are incredible. And so I've always leaned into college campuses. I always tell people, go sign up for NACA, go get your feet on the ground and do college tours. But I wanted to propose that you and a few other artists that are on the platform and I go do some campuses and speak. Like, we're in LA, right?
Yes.
SMC would have we could do USC, UCLA, and just do some assemblies around blockchain and this space. Artists have no idea where they're going, and they don't understand the space. And if I could do it with you as an artist who gets it, who knows how important it is that we have the coins that we have, that there are rewards, that there's a process that's so different, I think we could have an incredible impact together. And so I was going to talk to you if you came to the mic sessions, and you didn't make it. So
yeah, I've been kind of busy. Sorry.
I already know. But I thought, you know, if we could make a commitment, I have a team also that are ready to go. They're on the platform. We have a really unique group. All of you are different from one another. And I thought we could have a really cool little panel and go share our experience. So that's my proposition.
I am totally in. I love that. Yes, of course. I've been doing radio interviews all day today for Spit You Out, because it's number 6 on the metal charts and CCC, and it's number 13 on the metal radio countdown thing, whatever. But it's charting and it's doing really well. And so, yes. Yeah, so we're really proud of it. But we've been doing a lot of radio interviews, and the best ones, I'm not even kidding, are from the college people, because they understand. I had one today, and he said, I was talking about transmedia, and he was like, oh my God, my professor will love you, because he literally did a whole like segment on transmedia like last week and how important it was. And he was using all these examples and this and that and the third. And I was like, yeah. And then we were talking about blockchain a little bit. We were talking about Web3. We were talking about Gala. And it's like those minds are open to this. They're very, very open.
Where we need to go. Yeah. And we got 10 campuses in LA that would have us right now. So we'll circle back on that. I think we want to hear your song. Can we do that now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. How was I, Jay Hoon? Was our timing good?
We can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm muted. No, just, wanted to react with y'all, with the song. But yeah, Layla, great point you made, honestly. Juicy leak in terms of our strategy for getting more listeners on board. But let's start with Paul.
Nothing so wrong could ever treat me as right as a touch. You're leaving. Your hands on my skin lift me higher again till the levee breaks. Tides wash what's left of me away. There's something inside me that dies to be near you. Something alive in me wakes when I feel you. Why don't you give me what I need to get me through? I'll tell you that an overdose of you wouldn't kill me. An overdose of you is what thrills me. An overdose. Hit me with 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 an. Take me higher with your touch. Tell me that you want me. I can't ever get enough. Tell me that you love me.
Man, that song go hard, Emily. Hey, I see you.
Hit me with an
Nice.
overdose.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, he did this remix, and it's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm echoing, but it's kind of crazy because when I got it, I thought of Avicii, because it sounded very Avicii to me. And he took the guitars and he kind of like ran with them and did these little like guitar hooky, like weird things like through phasers and stuff. And I was just like, this is great. Like, it's just fun. He kind of cut apart the vocals a bit and like changed a few things, but I loved it. I thought it was like really smart and across board, like a solid version of the original. So
Yeah.
it was very cool.
Yeah, no, I liked it too. It was tight. What'd you think, Layla?
It was really good.
Nice,
yeah,
nice,
I'm ready. We're gonna go do these campuses.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Nah,
So
but yep. What were you gonna say, Layla?
we did the truth and the lie.
Yes, exactly. All right, so
Yeah.
I'm basically you guys already know what it is about. These little games I like to kind of incorporate within these streams. Emily, we're gonna have a challenge. Basically, I want you to share 3 statements about your artistic journey, and one of them is going to be a lie. And someone in the chat, I'm only looking. By the way, if you're on Twitter, I see like 208 people live streaming, watching on Twitter right now. You guys need to come to the app or to the platform. Click on that link I put, because the only way you're going to be able to participate in this is I'm only looking at the chat in our live stream. So make sure y'all slide through. But yeah, Emily, give us your 3 statements, and the community, the first one who comments it, the right answer is going to, get the prize. So, so we're going to do 1, 2, or 3. The first one is the first statement. Second one is the second statement, and third one is the third statement. So, all right, Emily, you can have it.
Okay. So the first statement is I was signed to Virgin Records by Ron Fair.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
The second statement is I dated Keanu Reeves.
Okay. Okay.
And the third statement is I toured with Rob Zombie.
Okay. Interesting. What do you think is the lie, Layla? I'm like, one of them is kind of popping out to me as kind of a lie, but what do you think?
Popping out to you? Really?
Number 3. What was number 3?
One of them is number 3 is I toured with Rob Zombie.
Oh, I mean, they were all possible, so it's a little hard.
Well, Keanu, I'm kind of thinking 2. I think everyone thinks 2. Okay, I'm gonna give a 10-second countdown. Some of y'all, you guys should try other answers.
It was possible.
It could be possible. the way you said it, Emily, you know, was kind of funny. Okay, well,
Throw you off, Jaehoon.
well, okay, we're gonna do it. So 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, no one's even trying another answer, y'all. If you don't try another answer, you know no one gets it. Like everyone is putting 2. You put 3. Okay, Layla's gonna get it if it's number 3. So okay, someone said 3. They put someone who already put 2 put 3. That's
They get it.
You know.
Oh my God.
All right, so
hilarious.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is the lie?
The lie, I didn't date Keanu Reeves, dude.
Number 2.
I mean,
You know, but
I've had a crush on Keanu since I was like, so like I love him so much. I think he's the ultimate man, but I've never been able to date him. Unfortunately, I wish I did.
I believed in you though.
I see. That's why we're friends.
That is jokes.
I did like a month tour with Rob. It was amazing. I was signed by Ron Fair, who signed Christina Aguilera to Virgin Records. But yeah, those 2 are straight. But unfortunately, the Keanu thing is yet to happen.
It was funny.
I only got through a quarter of my questions, but at least there was no echo, and I got to ask you things I couldn't find by reading about you. And so, take the time, you guys, to get to know artists. When you have their back, you do a little digging deeper, know what they like. I don't know what your favorite color is, but I could assume there's a couple.
Black.
No, but Layla, well, first of all, I think one of the points that you made in terms of the importance of college students is we've been talking about how can we expand our music fan listener base, right? And get actual fans to listen to music on the platform. Right now, most of our users are reward incentive users, right? We could call them Web3 users. We could label whatever term we want. So definitely think that was kind of like a, you know, juicy nugget to kind of some of the strategies. And Layla has wide connections with a lot of different colleges. I mean, we're already connected to 8, block of the biggest blockchain clubs there is. So a lot of things we can do that's a bit more gritty to bring more listeners onto the platform. So yeah, Layla, did you want to kind of touch more on that idea or, anything else you kind of want to touch on before we kind of end this segment?
I mean, that's it. I'll wait. I have a lot more to share, but I'll wait, till next time. But thank you, Emily. That was awesome.
Mwah. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Layla.
Thank
Good stuff,
you.
y'all. Good stuff. Well, actually, so we're going to actually do our community trivia session. So you guys are still going to be in the background, but definitely, feel free to chime in. I'm going to be asking y'all what y'all think the answer is. So you guys already know it's time for trivia time. I wish I had like a trivia animation so you guys know it's good. We always have these. Oh, my boy Paul. What the hell? I didn't even know you could do that, man. That's jokes. Wait, what? Medicine from daughter. Oh, nice. Cool. Nice. Yeah, no, most definitely. But all right, I'm about to do it in general music. You guys ready? It is about to start right now. Okay. It's starting in 3 seconds. So y'all better hurry up. Once again, winner will get 3 label radar boxes. Let's put some music on, Paul. You know what the drill is. We got actually Naiku, a song from Naiku playing that first one. What has keys but can't open locks? A piano, a treasure chest, a phone, or a car? Okay, it was a piano. Let's see who is Oh, okay, you guys are ready. Oh, Stu, my boy Stu in the lead, first place. Is he finally gonna clutch it? He's come close a couple of times. So what comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? Is it the letter M, the number 1, the letter O, or a second? RMRKZ, a car. Where did you get a car? Oh, you're still looking at the first question. You gotta press the button, my man. You can't just put it in the chat. Okay, Ali. Oh, Stu fell. Stu got that question wrong. Bro, how did you get that question wrong, man? What did you think? Oh, I see Taco. Taco's in the Emily, are you participating? You know? What Go to the general music talk in Discord. Yeah. It's all good. Nah, it's all good, dog. you're just trying to put in the chat like, wait a second. Oh, okay, and Taco, hey, unmute Taco. What's up, Taco? You say what's up, dog. We about to go to your segment after this, but I see Taco is in 4th place right now. How confident do you feel about your chances in winning this thing, man?
Well, you're gonna make me talk while I'm in this quiz?
Hell yeah, dog. You know you gotta pull it together. You know what I mean?
That is rude.
What has a face but can't smile? Oh, you're in 3rd place though, man. You know, you have a chance. A robot, a mirror, a clock, or a picture. Dirty Fox, you gotta press the button. You can't just put one. All right, guys, come on. There's like buttons with answers. Like,
I'm just pressing random shit.
I said a clock.
What has a face but can't smile? It is a clock. Yes, it is. What gets wetter as it dries? A sponge, a raincoat, a towel, or a mop? Okay, Stu's might win this. Dirty Fox said, okay. My bad, bro. I was just joking, by the way. You know, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it in a mean way. You know me. I'm just messing around. My man, Dirty Fox. Thanks for being here. By the way, appreciate you, Paul. Yeah, I felt the sound was a bit high. Okay, Taco, you're 4th place, bro. Clutch this up, man. Emily, I don't even see you in the top 10, so you're.
Yeah, that's because I suck.
You're definitely not. You know, the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Money, time, footsteps, memories. Sorry, was late clicking. It's all good, Dirty Fox. No, I felt kind of bad. I was just messing with you. You know, I didn't mean to rebuke you.
This could be time or footsteps. This could be either one.
Yeah.
Not really. No. The
Time
more you
doesn't
take,
work
the more
for
you leave
that?
behind. What am I? How could it be time?
The more time you take, the more time you leave behind.
Not necessarily. You know, that's not what ChatGPT said. So you are wrong. Stop questioning my judgment with these quizzes. You know, you got it wrong. You know, you're 4th place though, man. You still have a chance.
Also, dude, a hurricane has an eye and a needle has an eye. Both of those are true.
Yeah.
What has one eye but can't see? No, but there's.
I'm like pressing this button like a million times and it's not like working.
Oh my god! I put specifically to ChatGPT the other answers cannot be right.
I'm done with this quiz. I can't play this shit.
Whatever, bro. Just because you fell off. Oh my god! I swear, I try to double check it too. I'll triple check it this time. What can you break without touching it? A promise, a stick, a mirror, or a rock? Damn it! Time is equal. Devin Kimpop. Oh no, you guys are. Well, think about it. If it's hard for everyone else, it's still fair. You know what I mean? You know? if no one can find out the answer, it's still fair technically. So
it's the wrong answers for everybody.
It's wrong answers for everybody. You know what I mean?
I like the wrong answer.
You see, Emily? You see? Thank you, Emily. I appreciate y'all. Stop using ChatGPT. Yeah, got one. Do I win? Sorry, Dirty Fox. You gotta actually be in. You gotta get number 1. Oh, Stu might clutch this up. I see Stu not complaining. You know? You know, everyone complains when they're down. Oh, Taco is in 9th place. He just gave up.
I stopped playing. I got mad.
I'm giving up.
Whatever, y'all. Whatever. You guys, you know.
I'm with Taco.
Sorry, what was that, Paul?
Paul's
Oh
like,
yeah, no, I appreciate you, Paul. I will even Paul is giving me. All right, what is as light as a feather, yet the strongest man can't hold for much longer? This one is like, come on, y'all. It's pretty obvious. All right, yeah, I think Stu clutched it. I think Stu got it. Stu, you're gonna get 3 label radar boxes. Good for you, Stu. Appreciate everyone. Yay. Appreciate the energy, Emily. Thank y'all. Dirty Fox and movie. Look, come next time. Next time, I am going to get the questions vetted by Paul. So if the questions are horrible, then you can blame Paul next time.
Everybody blame Paul.
I'll mess with you, Paul. I appreciate. Anyways, Emily, thank you so much for coming through today. We are going to switch over to the next segment we have with our one and very own Taco. Let's bring Taco into the spotlight. All right, what's up, Taco? How you feeling, man? It's good to see you in the building, you know?
Hey, I get to be on camera finally?
Yeah, my boy was patiently waiting the whole time. You know, I knew, you know, he probably had a lot of remarks he wanted to say throughout everything, but
I've been here for an hour. Jaehoon's like, yeah, come through. And then he's just like, just hang out for a minute. And so I've just been chilling in the background.
He's just been waiting the whole time. And there's also sound check before. So he actually came like at 2:45. He was a bit late to sound check though. But it's all good, Taco. You know it happens.
I'm being punished.
No, I'm messing with you. How you feeling though, man? Honestly, it's great to see you. You know, as you guys all know, Taco was the previous community manager for Gala Music and a longtime community member in general. And he still is active in the Discord and someone that I kind of talk to regular. And you know, just a great presence overall. But you know, how's everything been with you, Taco?
It's been good. I just want to talk about one thing real quick before we get into it.
Oh my God.
If Layla's still listening to this, can we get my boy just a little bit of a budget to give his little studio a glow up? So
you're talking about
some nice stuff on the walls, get him some uplighting. You know, like this is what he's doing professionally now. He's doing streams online. How many people are watching right now across all the platforms? Like 1,000?
Good. Hey, I can't hear Taco anymore. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can hear you now. Yeah. You could like cut out for a second. You know,
Paul must have cut my mic.
I know Paul was like, you see, Paul got my back. You know, yo, why are you coming in through hate, man? You know, come through with some positivity, my man. Dang,
no, I'm being
positive.
I want her to hook you up. You deserve it. You're putting in the work. Let's get you a proper studio setup, man. That's real.
Nah, my studio can use a little touch up, and I'm gonna work on that. So I appreciate Taco. Definitely, it's gonna have a nice Jay's in the bathroom. Dirty Fox. What's the exciting news and leak I missed? Oh, okay. XL, you go rewind after, man. Okay, the exciting leak is, you know, Dr. Wookie's coming next week, and I put another picture out. I'll put it in the Discord. But Taco, honestly, you know, you definitely appreciate kind of that first comment that you want to make. But I wanted to bring you on to kind of accomplish a purpose in terms of some of these episodes. So, you know, part of the beauty of Web3 is the fact that, you know, we can collaborate with other Web3 communities. And I'm going to have Dr. Wookie on next week. I'm going to have a lot of other guests sometimes in these special segments where we explore other kind of Web3 communities that are out there so that we can, you know, just in terms of having great conversations on where crypto is headed as a unit. And Taco is someone who, you know, I definitely wanted to kind of look into some of the new things that he's doing. So thought it'd be a great start to have that. So wanted to preface this kind of conversation with that. So first of all, let's can you explain Planet Mojo, the new kind of Web3 gaming company that you're a part of, and like you know, some of the cool things that you guys are doing there?
Yeah, for sure. I joined Planet Mojo. We've got a few games out. We have a lot of new things coming up. In fact, when you asked me to come on, you said we were going to do a game stream. Do you want to fire that up now so we can show everybody what the game looks like?
I already told you I couldn't do. Man, my boy Taco always gotta put me on the spot. So I was planning to do a gaming stream, you know, with Taco to show his cool game and whatnot. But Paul, put up that picture that I sent you so we can show a little.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
You know what I mean, bro? You know, you couldn't send me a picture. You know, I don't know how, even though, you know, that's the company you work for.
So let's walk through it. So this is what you would see if you logged into one of our games, Mojo Melee. That little guy up the front with the flower head is a Mojo, and those are some of the champions behind him.
I can hear Taco.
You collect champions. You get a whole bunch of them. It's an auto chess battler. So you would put those in the game and fight other people with them, essentially. And so if everybody closes their eyes right now and imagines Jay-Hoon and I having a battle with our Mojos and champions right now. Can I come on a different time? Can we do a game stream where we're going to
do multiple game streams. So one of them can definitely be a Planet Mojo stream with the Gala music community and artists. So that's another thing, guys, is I am in planning some fun tournaments, some gaming tournaments in general for the community, and going to get some Gala music artists to stream it. So I am in the middle of doing this. By the way, I just am looking into the chat, and Listen Clash said, bro, Jay-Hoon laugh is too infectious. I appreciate you, Clash. Finally some love in the building, but
but if I'm making you laugh, don't I get some credit for that?
That's true. Okay, Taco, you get a bit of credit for that. All right, just a little bit. But yeah, no, explain though more in depth, like what, because I've been kind of researching about it, and it looks like gaming isn't necessarily the only thing that's going on, right? So it looks like it's a Web3 kind of turn-based strategy gaming thing, right? But what do you feel like kind of differentiates Planet Mojo from other kind of Web3 kind of gaming games that are out there?
Well, okay. First of all, we are going to have a Mojo Melee tournament with the Gala music artists. You just committed to that on a live stream. If people want to go check it out, they can go to planetmojo.io. Can we give away some stuff? Is that allowed while we're on here?
Yeah. Might as well. Yeah.
So it's like a lot of games. We have gem packs on there. You can use gems to buy some different champions, some different experiences in there. If we want to give away some gem packs on here, if people want to go check out the game.
Yeah.
If we want to do a wheel spin, you can figure it out. But why don't we?
No, I don't have I can't do a wheel spin. I can't set that up now. But if anything, just DM Taco, and anyone who DMs Taco will get like a super free gem pack that you're gonna get 10 gem packs. So go DM Taco. I'm gonna DM Taco too. Taco said he's gonna hook me up with 100.
I can't give one to everybody,
bro. Just what are you? I thought you're for the community, my man.
Here's a life hack for you. All you need to do is be like, "Yep, I'm running the spinner right now," and look down at your computer like you're running a spinner.
Well, now I can't do it.
Names out of the chat and be like, "And the next winner is."
You're gonna put me in legal jeopardy, my man. What if we just give the packs to some of the people who are gonna win prizes? So it's a bit, you know what I mean? It's
I love
like
that.
So anyone, Stu, you are getting a gem pack. What's his name? I will look back earlier, but the dude who got the other artist segment question right, is getting a gem pack as well. So
yeah, and we should give one.
I'm getting a gem pack too. Taco said I'm going to get a gem pack as well. So it's going to be great. And also too, just to remind y'all too, we're also going to be discussing and playing maybe even some Gala games, some other Web3 games that are coming onto chain. But like I said, I just wanted to open it up and have fun conversations. Wanted to just chop it up with Taco as well. It's been a while since we've seen him, and so yeah, thought it'd be kind of a fun way to get Taco. I know Taco as well. You have some artists that you've been bringing to the platform, so we're still gonna have some synergy there. Gonna have some fun things happening in Art Basel in Miami. So thought it'd be great to have Taco on. But Taco, how do you feel about the crypto market in general, and what do you okay, you know what, let's actually go back to the beginning for you, right? Like, what got you into crypto?
Oof, wow. So in the very beginning of everything, when things were first starting to pop off, a girl who I know was selling some Bitcoin mining rigs on Facebook Marketplace. And I had messaged her and I said, I don't know anything about this, but this sounds interesting. And a different friend of mine messaged me and said, hey, I saw you messaged her. You don't want those rigs. What you want to do is go buy Hex, and walked me through how to buy Hex, which turned out at the time to be a pretty good decision. I'm sure there's some people in the chat who have owned Hex or who still own Hex. And that's how I got into it. And then the pandemic hit and I had some spare time. So I did a deep dive. I got into a bunch of different projects. I found Gala. I made a bunch of friends. I said, I'm going to go to work for these guys. And I did it. And now here I am.
Nice. Yeah.
Here I am on the #1 Fireside in Web3.
Let's go. You already know. Give a clap for that. And also, we have 292 people viewing on Twitter right now, if y'all can come to the Gala Music app, that would be awesome. So definitely come through. But no, Taco, I mean, you've been, even like you were saying though, before you even started working for Gala Music, you were already a fan, right? You were already somebody who kind of came into the ecosystem and built with the community here. How do you feel the importance of community plays in Web3 companies in general and projects?
Well, I mean, community is everything, right?
Yep.
So I feel like I'm obligated to say that. I was a community manager.
You're obligated, so you don't believe it. You're just like,
no, I do believe it. I'm still a community manager. Listen, when I started with Gala and I interviewed with the team, the deal was, listen, start as community manager and then work your way up. We'll find a different spot at some point. But I liked community so much that I just stayed in community. And when I went to my new company, it's still community. It's what makes what we do different. And a lot of my family or friends don't understand that it's a thing, like when I say I work with a community, but there aren't a lot of Web2 companies in general where this is a thing where you have a group of people who all can rally around something, whether it's, you know, a token or NFTs or a business, or in this case, music. It's great, right? Like it just feels good.
No, I agree. I mean, I think that's what's interesting, right? As you're building a Web3 project is you kind of, you know, usually companies operate in a black box where you can't see anything that's going on until it's launched. Like, boom, you know, a game's launched. There it is. But Web3, it's a process of aligning kind of with the community on the way forward, as the community is kind of the backbone and the support system of this whole ecosystem at the end of the day. So definitely a different business model. And it's very interesting too, because there's matters that, you know, I'm kind of limited in talking about, but, you know, overall, I think what's been cool about the direction that we're heading in is we just want to continue to make it easy and, you know, clear and fun in how you can use the music token. That is kind of the foundation, you know, the music ecosystem is the foundation for this whole platform. So yeah, I mean, what are, like, in terms of when you kind of first got interested in Gala Music, what made you kind of want to join along this journey and then, you know, end up working for Gala Music?
Well, I joined just as music was launching. I was a big part of the games community. I was a moderator on the game side and was heavy into all the games. But then music launched, and it's like, oh, like that makes a lot of sense for me. Like I have a background in music. I'm a super fan, and it felt like something we could really build together.
Yeah.
You know, like we're gonna all be hanging out in Miami in a few weeks. I'm renting an Airbnb with Crypto Lion and like 10 other people just to hang out and party and talk about Gala Music and Mojos.
Let's go. Nah, it's gonna be cool, man. Nah, definitely gonna be an exciting event. So looking forward to that. But yeah, man, I mean, ultimately I wanted to just, like I said, bring you on, give some love to that project that you have, and maybe we can do some fun kind of collaborations in the future, right, Taco? And you know, have some synchronizations within our community. So appreciate you stopping by, my man. Definitely thank you for continuing to be a part of the community. Always love your dry humor. You know, my boy always sounds salty though sometimes.
I'm not.
Taco's like, oh no, that's just how I joke, you know. No, but seriously, like I got a lot of love for you, so I appreciate you, my man.
It's all the love. Yeah, I think there's going to be.
We definitely will do something cool with Planet Mojo.
There's going to be a lot of opportunity for us to collab, which I'm excited about.
Most definitely. Thank you, Taco. Thanks for joining, my man. Appreciate you, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. So, you know, definitely was a good segment today. Like I said, we got Dr. Wookie coming on next week. Going to be super exciting to have him on. We're also, you know, I'm gonna post a picture of the link sometimes, but you know, if you guys didn't see in the beginning of the episode, I did give a little leak on something that's coming in 1 or 2 weeks to, you know, kind of make things a bit more fun on our platform. You know, Layla kind of touched in terms of ways that we can expand our music fan listener base. And so I think it was a pretty good episode in general. I wanted to start answering some questions, but I don't really see any. So Okay, so okay, why don't you just put the question up and then or can you? Or I'll just say it. Oh yeah. So question, do you guys accept new artists who only release few tracks and totally different singer than American? So right now you have the ability to go on the artist page and submit a track there. We do kind of have a vetting system to make sure that the artists that we bring on, kind of have beneficial value both ways around. So definitely would try that out. I don't know, and totally different singer than American. I don't know exactly what you mean. I think maybe you're saying that do we only accept American, artists? But no, we don't. That is not the case. So yeah, that is the answer to that question. Any other questions? Otherwise, oh, Stu said, how do I get my boxes? I got you, my man. DM me your client ID. I'll yeah, just DM me and I got you, my man. We'll figure that out. How did I do? Do you do one? Taco asked, how did I do? Now, I think all of y'all should say that. Great to see you, Taco. Miss you, Love Crumb said. By the way, I think I'm delayed, right, Paul? For like a minute or 30 seconds? Okay. For what? 30 seconds? A minute? What's the delay looking like? Oh, about a minute. Okay, well, yeah, that's why you guys are taking so long. But I'm gonna, be maybe on for if there's no questions, I'm out. But you guys always have some exciting questions. I mean, not English language, but more from related to Bollywood. But I understand. Yeah, man. Try to do it. Savage. Poor think Jaehoon. Why? What happened? Fun to come through. I don't get it, Roblox. Why poor me? Wow, you guys really don't have any questions? You guys be all day long talking Discord, Like I wanted Ease is in here, I'm guessing, right? Ease is a lodger in here. I know we've been having some good conversations. It's easier for me to answer some of those questions in voice. So, if y'all got, next week I'll do the same so we can do this. But I'm gonna give it like a minute more, and if there are no more questions, I am out of here. Looks like there are no questions. Someone said, hello, Master Team. What's up, my bro? Dice is Taco. Thanks for having me on, Taco. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. Well, I'm about to slide out. Dice, no questions? No questions from anyone? I look, and one thing, just to note, Taco's not taking it easy on you. Just joking, bro. Oh, yeah. No, Taco is always like that. Repeat the leak. Okay, you know what? Paul, put up the leak. And also, the great Gala, Dr. Wookie is coming on next week, too. So that is part of it. But let's just give them the leak again so that they see what's good. Let's see. Boom. So what does that mean? Y'all can guess. Yeah, Taco busting balls is a love language. Exactly. No, I know. I know Taco. Taco's my first around. Good to have you, Master Team. All right. Well, that's the leak. Yeah, you can take it down again. And I think I'm about to stop though, guys, unless there's let's just address a couple of things though, I guess. Basically, I'm kind of reiterating what I said last time, but man, this space is definitely volatile and it could be an emotional roller coaster. And I think we have to understand what the substance of what we're actually bringing is and, make sure that we have an understanding that this is all about steady momentum. All of us want, and look, like I said, I'm limited in how much I can talk about this, but I like to be frank. And, but overall, I do think that the things that Santi is kind of bringing to the table and our direction overall, we do have substance in what we can do in order to make this platform an engaging platform for music fans alike and create an exciting proposition around the music ecosystem. And I think we can do a better job on our side in making sure that we get the word out there more, engaging with more crypto audiences. How can we get more music fan listeners on? So there's a ton of issues that we can do to set ourselves up for success in this current crypto market. And I just want us to continue to have honest and frank dialogues around it. But to be quite honest, I think sometimes we need to I'm always willing to engage in a great conversation, but I think we all need to study our intentions too as we engage in these conversations. Like, how are we going to, work as a team, right? Someone new comes into the community. We want to show positivity and the best of what we can do. Now, if y'all feel like, oh, there's things that the team can do better, that's valid. And let's have some positive conversations around that. But so much times I see a lot of emotions when it comes to this space, and people wanting to have, kind of the immediate, but it's important that we look at the long-term kind of vision for a lot of this. I mean, if you look at Web3 music, I personally think that we actually have more substance than other Web3 music projects that are out there, and other Web3 projects in general. And so we need to start that conversation in Web3 and in crypto about how our platform and our kind of our product involving Web3, crypto, blockchain is going to revolutionize the music industry. We have some great, we got a great team. Layla, legend in the music industry. Like I've met so much influential people just from her, and she's had an amazing journey with the likes of Tupac and a lot of just other artists that you probably Dax. Like she's known a lot of artists in this industry, and so we have the ways to get the most cost efficient relationships at that point. We have Santi. He worked for FIFA, Dapper Labs. Was integral in terms of kind of making that FIFA product and one of the main game modes within that. Also worked for kind of conceived the idea of NBA Top Shot, which, as you know, is like a basketball kind of collectible NFT project that happened that was pretty successful. So I think we have the keys. I know sometimes I feel too we're kind of stuck with the baggage of the past, to be honest, because things have been turbulent, right? And, maybe there have been questions in terms of where the team, is going and what direction we're going in. But there's a lot of problems that we face behind the scenes, and we're working on our behalf and making sure that we can be efficient with, the time that we spend in terms of making this project into a success. But I always think of it as, this is a long, big game type. Just we need to think long term when it comes to this. If we're always thinking in the moment, feel like, oh no, we're gonna miss out, it's like we need to make it to the finish line, and there is going to be a time where people are discussing about Web3 music in the space, and that's really our chance to start that conversation. But there are things we can do better on our end, so not taking anything away from that, and want to continue to help move that forward on my end. So once again, just wanted to kind of let y'all know that Dice said, are we buying Tidal? No, I don't believe we're buying Tidal, but that's we'll look into that. But yeah, anyways, guys, I wanted y'all to know that we need to stay confident as a community as we kind of go through this journey. The fact of the matter is that music is the token that can change an artist's lives. It already is. You all play a part too. Like, utilize these leaks, utilize this content, make footage of it, and go post it out there, right? Like, we need to make more of a movement to show the exciting proposition we have. And I'm really excited for kind of this direction that we're heading in general. So I'm going to leave it off there. I just kind of did a little segue rant just because look, by the way, in the Discord, I see every single thing in the Discord. And, I do take breaks on weekends. I used to not, but I want to make sure that I don't burn out along this ride as well. But I'm always observing the Discord, and I see everyone with their comments and everyone with their emotions. And like I said, we need to do more of a better job of getting a fresh pair of eyes on the music ecosystem. Like, anyone who understands this space will see that we're a hidden gem, honestly, like, compared to other Web3 projects. And like I said, I'm limited in kind of how I talk about this. Even now, I'm kind of towing the line. But yeah, just want to definitely, I see a bunch of hearts. I see a bunch of love in the chat. I love y'all. Let's make Gala music a success. And let's make sure that we continue to spread positivity but have the difficult conversations to make sure that we're on the right path. Like, I don't want any of y'all to ever feel like there's not a question or there's not something that you can't ask. And I'm a very frank person. And the only reason why I'm here is I believe in it. I'm still all in Gala music. I still have, I still have my music, and so I am all in on this ride. And so we will succeed together, or, we will succeed together. That's the end all. So I appreciate y'all. Someone asked when Taylor Swift, you guys, Taylor Swift, we could, but we'll find the right timing for everything. But all right, I'm going to end there. All y'all, thank you so much for coming through to a great episode of the Music Fireside, episode 4. And appreciate y'all coming. Peace.
Day after day I've been chasing, running with my head in the clouds. I'm tired but I'm trying to be patient, putting in my 10,000 hours, my 10,000 hours.
I've been doing this a little minute, almost gave up, got a little down on myself, had to pick myself up, almost killed myself twice. Lost everything doing one thing right, but at least if I saved one kid, I'll take every single fucking hit. Never gonna shut me up, you made me an advocate by doing what you did. Look, now it's renegades against the pedophiles, now it's renegades against corruption, the bars and the bullshit assumptions. You can talk crap on my name, but you better hope I never hit fame. I'ma use every platform that I've ever had, expose every dirty cop, expose every pedophile, everything bad. I'm a loud mouth now, no amount. I ain't got shit left to lose. What about you, huh? You can only hide in your lies so long for to make your own noose. By the time this is done, you'll be wishing for my shoes. By the time this is done, you'll be begging for that noose. By the time this is done, you'll be plastered on the news.
Day after day I've been chasing, running with my head in the clouds. I'm tired but I'm trying to be patient, putting in my 10,000 hours, my 10,000 hours. Putting in my 10,000 hours, my 10,000 hours. Putting in my 10,000 hours, my 10,000 hours.
Hold you accountable, bite like a cannibal, set you aflame and watch your perv ass burn, but you deserve worse than a hearse. You took away these kids' fucking innocence. They can't get their back, it is burning their head, and they've been taught that they can't talk, taught that it's all their fault. But it's so damn common, everybody just walks. But I want you to know that it's not your fault. I want you to know that you're not alone. I want you to know that you matter. And fuck everybody in a mix of the better that it all happened, but use it to tap in and fucking on the bad end. You're better than the ever be, and that's all that matters. Karma's such a bitch and it's coming around in raptures. God knows the fact is they all fucking cowards, running out of power, hour by the hour. Good old boy club gone sour. It's all coming out now, I'm running in a roundabout, talking on my head now. How you gonna shut me up now, huh? How y'all gonna shut me up now, huh?
Day after day I've been chasing, running with my head in the clouds. I'm tired but I'm trying to be patient, putting in my 10,000 hours, my 10,000 hours. Putting in my 10,000 hours, my 10,000 hours. Putting in my 10,000 hours, my 10,000 hours.